It's the Joel Shit Show, featuring Joel Shit. Hi, welcome to the Joel Shit Show. I'm your host, Joel Shit. So, you are now looking at a member of the Stanley Keg Champion Flying Carpets. Because two things had to happen. The Coconuts had to beat the Desert Rats. And the Flying Carpets had to beat the Pharaohs. And we had to get fewer than I don't know how many penalties, because the tiebreaker is number of penalty minutes. Fewer is better, not more. So the first game was the Desert Rats and Coconuts, and so our fate would be determined for us before we would even start our game. Well, the Coconuts did what they had to do and they won 4-1. So now all we had to do was win and stay out of the box. Well, we had one penalty, but that's okay. One penalty wasn't going to get us in trouble. The Desert Rats had a lot of penalties this season. And with about 5 minutes left in the second period, we scored. I don't know how it happened. I was even on the ice. I got a plus for it. And there was a big crowd in front of the net, and all of a sudden the goalie blew his whistle and went like that, and I went, oh, that means that we scored. I wasn't even sure that we had scored, though. And it was the end of my shift, and so I'd gotten off the ice, and I noticed the face-off was moving to center ice, and I said, oh, I guess we did score. Because, you know, if the goalie had stopped it, the face-off would have been in the goal. So I got a plus. I didn't get any assist or anything like that, but I'll tell you, the team that I was on this season had a lot of trouble scoring. Perhaps it's because a fifth of their players, you know, was me, and it's hard for me to get in the right position to score. But whatever the reason, we didn't score very much this season. We were shut out a lot, and any goal was a big deal. I mean, we had one game where we scored 6 goals. That was just amazing. But as it turned out, that was the only goal of the game. We won 1-0, and we got to take a picture in front of the Stanley Keg, and if I get that picture, I will put it online somewhere, or if it is online somewhere, I'll point you to it on joelshitshow.com. And then it was great. We got to go upstairs, and there was free food and free beer. And I was like, oh, okay. Of course, by the time we got up there, almost all the food and beer was gone, because apparently during playoff week, because all the leagues operate on the same schedule, they have had this free food and free beer all week. So like every day, the kitchen does nothing but make free food for a whole week. And that's it. Season ended, and the new season starts next Sunday on the 30th, and I have 10:40 and 11:55 a.m. games. So all the time we have for today. Visit us on the web at joelshitshow.com. Email joel@joelshitshow.com.